Hi, hello. Thank you for joining me. Today, transformations, but I will also lead you through some difficult grammar structures like inversion, for instance. Let's begin, shall we? Sentence number 1. Nathan won't come to the party unless you invite him personally. Please remember, unless means if not. So the part of the sentence that follows unless should be affirmative. Unless it rains means if it doesn't rain. Unless we change means if we do not change. One additional example. Change this sentence, please, and use unless. We will go for a walk if it doesn't rain. The correct answer is we will go for a walk unless it rains. Sentence number 2. I've read lots of sad poems, but never before have I been so moved in my life. We need a special construction when the sentence begins with a negative adverb, like never or nowhere. The subject and the verb are inverted from the normal form to a question form. Let's study the examples in the box. She has never heard such a ridiculous story before. And when we start with never, we have never before has she heard such a ridiculous story. The order of the elements in the sentence is changed. And one more sentence. They haven't seen a better theatre play anywhere else. And the same sentence with inversion to give some more emphasis. Nowhere else have they seen a better theatre play. All right. So, as you can see, the sentence in our test also needed inversion because the verb followed the negative phrase never before. Sentence number 3. Once again, inversion. This time with the past simple. When the expressions not until, only after begin a sentence, we use inversion in the main clause. Study the examples in the box, please. Not until I had read my essay did I print it. Only after I had arrived was she able to relax. So in the first part of the sentence, we should use the past perfect. For instance, had read, had arrived. And in the main part, the past simple inverted from the normal form to a question form. Let's change one more sentence together. We went to bed after the guests had left. Not until the guests had left did we go to bed. All right. Sentence number 4. When referring to imaginary or unreal situations, suppose can be followed either by the past simple or the past perfect for present or past situations, respectively. Suppose I offered you a job. It is an imaginary situation in the present. And suppose they had met before. It is an imaginary situation in the past. Suppose I offered you a job. Would you accept it? This is the second conditional sentence. Suppose is used in place of if. Suppose they had met before, would they have liked each other then? And this is the third conditional sentence. And once again, suppose is used in place of if. Okay, sentence number 5. We aren't used to eating sandwiches for breakfast means that eating sandwiches for breakfast is not our routine. We probably never do it. To be or to get used to doing something means to be or to get accustomed to doing something. Let's study the examples with the verb to be. We are used to working hard. They aren't used to working hard. And are you used to working hard? So inversion everywhere. And with get, we got used to driving on the left. They didn't get used to driving on the left. And did you get used to driving on the left? And then we had to use the auxiliary did. Okay, sentence number 6. In this kind of sentence, we express a wish for a future change which is unlikely to happen, or maybe it is a polite request implying dissatisfaction or lack of hope. We say, I wish you would, I wish they would, or you wish your partner would, they wish I would. Let's look at these sentences once again. I wish you would drive more carefully. I wish they would be more polite. You wish your partner wouldn't smoke. And they wish I wouldn't go to work. All right, sentence number 7 then. The verb suggest is usually followed by a gerund. For instance, I suggest going to the cinema. They suggested ordering a pizza. He suggested consulting a lawyer. Our sentence is a little bit different because we have a that clause there. The English teacher suggested that Ted, and the possible solutions are: the English teacher suggested that Ted should send his essay. The English teacher suggested that Ted send his essay, and be careful because this is an infinitive without to. So it's not sends, but send, the infinitive, okay? Or we might say the English teacher suggested that Ted sends his essay, and this is less formal than the previous one, send. And one more, the English teacher suggested that Ted sent his essay. All right, so I hope I was helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.